Good Wednesday morning to everyone here on Facebook Live. I'm McKinley Strother, a news reporter here at WSLS. I am standing on the overpass, the Decatur Road overpass here on Interstate 81, just above the southbound lanes. I'll start by showing you the backup. All of these folks have been sitting on the interstate for a number of hours now, and that is because of this. We're giving you a look at the wreck that has the interstate shut down. Has been shut down, as mentioned, for a couple of hours now. Unfortunately, we got the update from Virginia State Police that one person has died as a result of this wreck this morning. But you can see just how nasty it is as I zoom in here. I don't want to get too close because I don't know exactly, what all they're still processing here on the scene. But just from this vantage point, you can see how nasty it was. I'll read you the details of this wreck straight from the press release. This comes from Sergeant Richard Gartlett with Virginia State Police. He says, this is Interstate 81 Southbound. It's been closed since about 6:15 this morning. It involved 4 tractor trailers and 4 passenger vehicles. We can see some of those vehicles there. Looks like a Nissan Xterra, a Honda Accord down there. Virginia State Police is investigating this crash, and they're working to clear up this roadway. It'll be closed for several hours because you can imagine how much time it takes to not only process what happened, take care of the injured, take care of, unfortunately, the individual who passed away in this crash, but then also clear up all of the debris and then get these lanes back open for travelers. Traffic will be closed. The detour is Route 11 South. Yes, Mike, this is Interstate 81. This is southbound. We are in Rockbridge County, right above the Decatur Road overpass. In fact, I'm standing on the Decatur Road overpass. Route 11 South is going to be your detour. They put you back on the interstate around 195. So we don't have the details of what led up to this crash, but we do know that unfortunately one person has died. You can see just how bad the backup is right here. These folks have been stuck in this position since early this morning. You're right behind the scene of the crash. You don't have the luxury of getting off, 2 to 3 exits back at a detour. So they have been sitting here patient as crews work to process this crash scene and clear things up. For those just joining us now, I'm McKinley Strother. I'm here above the crash on Interstate 81 southbound here in Rockbridge County that has shut down the roadway since about 6:15 this morning. 4 tractor trailers, 4 passenger vehicles. You can see at least 2 of those passenger vehicles. That's probably most concerning because that's all I can see is just 2. I don't even know where the 3rd and 4th passenger vehicle. I think that's like what you and I may drive to and from work. So you can see a Nissan Xterra, Honda Accord. I think if you look in between those 2 trucks, you can see another one. This was a nasty crash. I see a lot of people are sending their prayers, and certainly that's the first thing I can think to do for those individuals. I can't even imagine how terrifying the moment was at 6:15 this morning when this crash occurred. But if you are looking to travel south on Interstate 81, you will need to use a detour. The detour around this, according to Virginia State Police, is Route 11 South. It'll put you back on Interstate 81 around the 195 on-ramp. But you can imagine that Route 11 is backed up, and Interstate 81 South is going to be backed up for quite some time. They have a lot of stuff to still process and clean up here. And it is, what time is it right now? It is 10:45, and this happened at 6:15 this morning. And they still have all of this to process and clean up, but they're working hard. We can see they pulled out some tarp. They have construction equipment in here to clear off the roadway, but it's going to take some time. And the folks on the other side are sitting there for quite some time. Looks like Drury is looking up at us. I pray for your patience this morning because you're going to be stuck in this traffic for some time. Like I said, if you're right behind it, you don't have the luxury of getting off at the detour that is still several miles back. But this is a look from on top of the Decatur Road overpass. A look at this crash. If you are a praying person, you definitely want to keep those involved in your thoughts and prayers today because it's rough. 4 tractor trailers, 4 passenger vehicles, regular cars that you and I drive to and from work, to and from running errands, all involved in this wreck that happened at about 6:15 this morning. The roadway has been shut down ever since. It is around 10:45 now, as you know, and it'll take some time still for them to process and clear this up. I'm going to get out of here now as we continue to work on other stories throughout the day. You can look for updates on our website, WSLS.com, and of course on 10 News at noon. Please be safe if you are out here today. And as mentioned, keep these folks in your thoughts and prayers. Thankful to the first responders here working to clear up this scene now. You guys have a fantastic and please a safe Wednesday. We'll talk to you soon.